Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, everyone. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini, and put Bandhan. Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us balance our left channel. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Ganesha. You are Sakshat Shri Mahakali. Kindly balance our left channel. Let us balance our right channel. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati. You are Sakshat Shri Hanuman. Kindly balance our right channel. Let us bring our attention on Sahasrara. Move our attention from Muladhara to Sahasrara on the central channel. Shri Mataji, kindly give us the meditation state. Kindly bring us into complete balance. Let us listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
Merry Christmas to you all. According to Sir Yoga, Christ is settled on your Agra chakra. His whole life is depicting the qualities of a person who is a realized soul. And what he has suggested in his own life is that you should not have any greed or lust. The way these days people are greedy all over the world is really shocking. Right from the childhood, our children also learn to ask for this or ask for that. Only complete satisfaction in life can give you that equanimity, that balance, by which you do not hanker after it. These days, even India has become very much westernized in the sense they are also very much wanting to have peace and that. Actually, now in America, suddenly with this happening, people are getting to spirituality. They come to spirituality because they think they have not found any satisfaction in it. But we have to see from his life, the great life of Christ. First he was born in a small little hut, as you so many of them when you come up. Very much satisfied, and he was put in a cradle which was all covered with dry, very dry grass. Can you imagine? And then he sacrificed his life on the cross. Whole thing is a story of that sacrifice. Because he had a power of spirit, that he could sacrifice it. He even sacrificed his own life. So you can understand the greatness of Christ was coming from his great personality of spirituality. But the same Christ is worshipped all over the world, especially in the Western countries. And you'll be amazed to know how they are running after things. Or their industries are running with big stories about what they make and how people boast of their wealth. They will have a cross in their necks to show that they are Christians. First of all, one should never wear that cross on which Christ was crucified. But they do make up by this hypocrisy, and they are another extreme of Christ. Not only they, but even their wives and their children are all very greedy. They should have this, they should have that. But now India is very much in the same run. And what do they ask for? They think by getting all these things around them, they'll be very comfortable. It's not. They are all the time hankering, and they cannot even enjoy whatever they have achieved. It is something very surprising that in a country like America, where there was no corruption, but there were people who were making big money. They are supposed to be disciples of Christ. It's beyond me. India was once upon a time a real saintly country where saints were respected. But nowadays, India has fallen down to such a low level of greed that impossible to understand these people. We can say they had not such a great following of Christ. And those who follow Christ, also the Christians here, they are the worst. They are the ones who have taken to all kinds of Western life. Oh, greed. And they call themselves Christians. But Christ has shown that you don't need anything in this world. He is such a great personality, such a great incarnation, respected all everywhere. Why? Because his power of sacrificing was the highest. Not because he was owning a big car or any big house, nothing. Only because he was such a humble. His life is remarkable. And that today he governs the hearts of so many. Despite the fact he was born a very, very poor man and was crucified also as a very poor man. So those people who are running after money are no way Christians, are nowhere near Christ. And so happy and joyous he was. And he helped the poor, he helped the needy, because he understood their problems, because he could feel them. He tried to help all kinds of diseased people, underprivileged, while today's world has come to such a nonsense that they help countries to fight. They create Christianity to fight. What is Christianity doing in this country? It's just to create a big power of creating lots of Christians. I've heard from many places how they are converting people to Christianity. Christ never converted even a single soul. He wanted to give transformation as you all have got it, but not changing the religion or changing your birthmark, no. And what did he achieve is this kind of a useless, third-rate people who are running after lust and greed. I get worried sometimes about myself, that I hope my disciples and my children won't do things which are against the virtue, which are against the principles. And one of the principles is that you have to help people, those who are downtrodden, those who are not yet realized. You have to give them realization. It is not the way the world is going on that we give help to people who are doing this. If you have to save this country, if you have to save the whole world, then we have to become like Christ. Develop your sacrificing temper. It should be very, very powerful thing, because you are all realized souls. Try to develop that, a temperament of helping others. I have known some very great people in my life who were always willing to give to people who haven't got it. And they have been of such a great temperament. They were never sort of given any big award or anything, but very happy if they could help us. It's very, very sad today in this country where so many people have sacrificed their lives to achieve independence and freedom. And what is happening is now, today, same people, or maybe their children may be not the same, are supposed to be governing, supposed to be in charge, are making money. Why this situation has come? In this country also we had many people who were extremely sacrificed. They were the leaders. But how many of you are like that? How many of you would like to give away something of yours to others? What would you do to help others? It's very sad that the Christian nations have never followed Christ, and we also are becoming the same. I don't say that we should not do business or we should not make money. You can. But with all that, you must remember, for whom are you doing it? What are you going to do with it? With this money, what are you going to do? Actually, we should find out at least in 1 year, have we given up one of our things to others? Not that I say it was to 5 years. No, that's really too much. But can you at least sacrifice a little bit of your comfort for the people? Surgeries have to be extremely kind and loving. If you are not that, you are not serious. First thing, you should be kind and loving and understanding the problems around and try to help as many people as you can. But that is not so. Even surgeries do not understand what is the value of their life. They are on the same path as Christ was. They are realized souls. They must have that feeling. They must have that oneness with the rest of the people, and they should feel the sacrifice of Christ within themselves. How he sacrificed his life is to improve our life, to remove our ego, to fight our ego. But we are so invested. Whatever he has done is a waste, is something people don't understand, and they do not imbibe his character and his life. It's very bad. For us, it is a very great message for all the people who are realized souls. It is a very great example. There are so many things to be done. We have, as you know, my mind is always with the needy. And I started many such organizations. You know the meaning. Recently I started something for the destitute women and the orphans in Delhi. I paid most of them. But at just the finishing, I said, why not ask the refugees to pay that little money to finish? And they did. They did pay. In Delhi, I must congratulate them for showing the way to other surgeries. I was amazed how they could raise so much money for this big organization. It is something we never see, how the women are suffering in our country, how the destitute women are suffering. They are left out by their husbands for no fault of theirs. No. Just like that, for some whim, they are left on the street with the children. More in the Muslims, it's worse. And I felt very much that I should try to do something, at least bring the attention of the people to their lot and to their problem, so that they come up into life and earn their living. I think it's a duty of all the surgeons to go and see around who need your help. Just don't live for yourself, earning for yourself, making money for yourself, but try to help. Help those people who can really be helped, and they should say, if the surgery is well done. So many ideas I have of helping people, and I'm going to try them with whatever money I have. But I wish you could decide to do something for it. Especially this country is divided into at least two parts. One is the rich, another is the very poor people. These very poor people just make my heart wrench. Wrench with pain. I don't know how to do it. It's such a vast community. But if you people decide, you can go around. Sit down. You can go around. And you can find out ways and methods of helping the people who are extremely poor. They need your help by all means. And you are capable. With the Mahalakshmi's blessings, you are very great. And try to help the people who are in great trouble. I know they are not surgeons. Don't expect them to be surgeons. They cannot. At the time of Christ, how many there were who were surgeons? How many people were there who could understand the depth of human problems? But Christ did. And he sacrificed his life for the sins of mankind. It's a day to celebrate his birthday with very great joy. But what a birth, what a life that he had to go through. Nobody would like to have that kind of a life. But the essence of it we must understand. Running after greed is madness. There's no end to greed. Those who are greedy all the time. They are asking for money, asking for this, asking for that. Why not see to others what do they want? Because we are in collective consciousness, we should understand what do these people want, what can we do for them.
mantras. Thank you, Shumata ji, for this beautiful collective meditation. Jai Shumata ji. Let's bow down to Shumata ji and take bandhan. Let us join tomorrow, Sunday morning, as we continue our collective meditation. Same time. Jai Shri Mata.